Okay, so we're out here this morning. Sun's kind of in my eyes right at the moment. I'm trying to tweak in my Vwtterli loads because a lot of people not only want conversions, brass, or bullets, they also want to know what load to use because there's very little information. So I'm out here today. I'm increasing the my loads, trying to tweak it in. I got some pretty good results, but I think I can go a little more and get up to where I was with the other powder. So basically that's what I'm going to work on today. I'm still using the Lebel brass, or brass made from the 8mm Lebel. I haven't gotten down into processing the 50 Alaskan yet. Oh, one more. Okay, so I'm going to run my things and kind of tune that in. Okay, like I said, I wanted to tweak in my load for the 10.4x42 in a later version Vwtterlis. And that's where I use my 350 grain bullet that goes in the whole case. It's not healed. It loads like a normal bullet. And that's the one where I got to make you an expanding plug in that, stretch the brass out to get it. And it works fairly good. Now, I lost the targets, or I don't know where I put them. I found other targets. But the video I made a few weeks ago where I went and started developing the load was talking about it, and I was on the low end, like the 19, 20, 21 grains. I reviewed it, and I'll put a card in here. So you go back and you can see the targets for the other lower charges. Well, I went and ran them up, and I ran 3 more. That's what I did in the beginning of this video. That's what I was doing. And in the end, and again, you know, work this up in your gun, because changing the bullet or anything, type of brass primer can change that. But using 5744, I found a good load was 22.5 grains. And that was suggested to me by Johannes, but he was using that with a different type of bullet in a 10.4x47 for the Italian Vwtterli. He doesn't use a healed bullet. He uses a bullet that he was trying to tell me where he gets them from. It's some odd cartridge that it's made, I forget what it is, it's an old black powder gun, but the bullet's the correct diameter and weight. Okay, and I think what they use is they use the groove diameter is like 424 or 425 diameter bullet, and they load that just straight up without being healed. Where, you know, you're going 430, 431 with the belt, and then healed in the back to fit in the case, and then the nose, I forget what that dimensions are. I went over it when I was, I don't think I posted that video where I was looking at the bullet molds either. So yeah, so I think I got it. I think I got a good load, and I'll explain why. We'll take a look at the targets here, and I'm getting to where I'm liking what I see. I mean, and we'll talk about it when we look at the targets. All right, in the other video when I looked at the targets, again we had to adjust for the height. And that was the first group with 21.5. I think on the lower ones I was getting a lot of stringing, where that kind of, as we picked up the velocity, that stopped. This is my next highest, which, you know, I got back down to where I was, but still spreading out with a flyer. The flyer could have been me, so you look at the 4. And then finally, when I got to the more hotter load, that's what I got. And that's kind of where we want to be. 2 in the same spot, 3 down there. Grouping's good, about 3 inches. Probably if I took my time, aimed better, and wasn't just running them across the chrono. And I got a standard deviation of 7, and we're at that 1350, which cartridges of the world, that's the area where you want to lob. Well, actually that was with a 300 some grain bullet, 310 or 312. So the 350 or so, that's about where we want to be. And that's what I mean by tweaking it in. This I like. I probably load a few more and go out and fool around with them. But that's how I'm just gradually, little by little, working up the different loads and that. So now I think we're getting where we should be. Go to the card, look at the other 3 or 4 targets I had, and see what it looks like.